This is what we're expecting tonight. Another decaying complex of storms way out in the panhandle could bring some of our area some thunderstorms tonight, and some of those could bring some quarter-size hail or 60-mile-per-hour winds. It's not going to be a big severe weather night, and most of you won't see a drop of rain. So let's at least take a moment to appreciate that it's only 89 at DFW. It's a nice break. I want you to enjoy it while you can. It's still humid, so it feels like 97, but things are about to heat up big time. DFW right now, quiet, off in the panhandle. That was Canadian. Out in the panhandle. I was going to say off and out, so Canadian. There you go. Thunderstorms in the eastern panhandle of Texas. These will move to the southeast, and as they do, they'll generally weaken. However, can't rule out that one pulses up, especially in western portions of North Texas, for some quarter-size hail or some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That'd be late tonight, overnight. That's what we're expecting. This is really a low chance. Then tomorrow, we'll watch again the same story. More thunderstorms blow up out west. Some of those will make a run for North Texas. Most of them will collapse. However, you can't rule out that chance that one or two of them make it in, and they could be strong to severe. Same thing Saturday night, though it does look like it's going to stay well to the west. Now, let's move on to the heat. Now, I want to start with the dew points, which this is our muggy meter. This is the true measure of moisture in the air. That determines how humid and uncomfortable it is outside. This is a very good news and a very bad news scenario. So let me explain here. When the dew points are very high, when the moisture in the atmosphere is high, it's really difficult to heat up a lot. Now, it can still get hot, obviously, but it's hard to get to 100, 101, 102. The moisture in the air makes it very difficult for the air to heat. And here's what's expected. Tomorrow, still in the uncomfortable category. Saturday, still in the uncomfortable category with dew points in the low 70s. Watch here. Sunday, some drier air tries to move in. When I say drier, I mean relatively drier. So still sticky, but not as uncomfortable as it has been. Monday, drier air pulls in again. We'll still have that idea, sticky to uncomfortable air. By Tuesday, look at that, even drier air moves in. So the dew points are starting to lower Tuesday and then even Wednesday. Look at that, low 60s. So as the dew points go down, unfortunately, that allows the air to heat up a lot more efficiently. So there's a balance here. So when the humidity is higher, it's highest in the middle and upper 90s. When the humidity drops, the high temperature goes up to 100, 102, 103. But I want you to look at the heat index values. Okay, so you have 94 tomorrow, right, with a heat index of 106 because of the high humidity. But look at Monday, 101, but the heat index is 105. 103 Tuesday, but the heat index is also 106. So that's the big difference. That's the difference maker with humidity. You go from a 94-degree high, but it's going to feel like 106 Friday, to a 103-degree high on Tuesday, but it's going to feel like 106. So with that being said, tomorrow, because of the high humidity and the high heat, we will have heat index values up to 113. Cross parts, I saw that. You see that? Just listen. I might be on live TV right now, but I saw that over there. He's taking pictures of me. 113, Johnson and Ellis County, Hood County, Somervell County. So basically areas south of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's through tomorrow. Heat index values, again, up to 113. So please keep that in mind. Also, a quick look at the tropics. These are not expected to impact the U.S. However, if you have travel plans, first of all, good for you. Second of all, if you're going to the Lesser Antilles, we have Tropical Storm Brett right here. This is going to be moving west into the Caribbean. It's expected to stay tropical storm strength and kind of die down as it encounters a lot of wind shear. Then we have Tropical Depression 4. So the Atlantic's starting to heat up here. It is hurricane season, so no surprise here to see things start to get active. Tonight, 76. Isolated thunderstorms, warm and very muggy. Tomorrow, 94. Isolated thunderstorms, warm and still humid. Southeast winds 10 to 20. There's the next 10 days, and there are the high temperatures in the triple digits. 101 Monday, 103 Tuesday, Wednesday 104. So that's the trade-off. You lower the humidity, you bring the heat up. So that's just the way it goes here, but that's just kind of that true Texas summer in the 10-day forecast.